since I heard the song that we're featuring on today's episode, I cannot shut up about Steven Wilson Jr. And so this is an easy episode for me because it's just out of pure, joy, love for the music. I'm compelled to shoot this video. A friend of mine at work turned me on to this artist, and ever since I've been listening to it. I feel like every day through word of mouth, I'm finding ways to shoehorn his name into conversations and to spread, the word about this guy, because he's just awesome. And I love it. His tuning is signature for this song, and we're going to jump right into the lesson, I promise, very quickly. But what's interesting about it is it's tuned to an open C chord. All right, and that includes C major triad, so you have your C, your G, another C, higher octave, an E, G, and then that C again. So lots of C's, has this really very resonant sound, but then he takes the capo and brings it up to a C sharp. Quick lesson on how to play the song. The song begins here. And basically, I'm going to call this shape, this is going to be like my major grip. So for most of the song, 80% of the chords are going to be played this way, where they're rooted on the low E string. This one is rooted on the 6th fret on the low E. And then I'm going to kind of mirror that by putting my ring finger on the 6th fret of the G string. And just pedaling those two off each other. And adding a little vibrato. And then I slide up to play my minor shape. That's going to be achieved by rolling all the way up here to the 10th fret. And instead of having this synchronized here where they're both on the same fret with each other, I'm going to drop back and my pointer is going to be on the G string there. And I'm just kind of pedaling off. I'm kind of doing some hybrid picking there, but you could really do it without a pick. There's different ways you could achieve it. And then I'm dropping back to one more major grip here on the 8th fret. So let's try that again. Any stray notes are really no big deal there because they're also in key. So it's okay to have that ambient kind of bleeding open notes in the background. It's not a huge deal, all right? Might even sound good. And there is a couple of strays if you listen to some of the live version that we're targeting here. Now here comes the big verse. Opens up with this one. Now this is basically a C sharp with a lot of redundant notes here. Only chord in the whole song basically that does not involve those shapes that we did earlier. Here, we're leaving the E open, and I'm playing the 6th fret and the 5th fret on the A and D strings. Okay. And then I'm going to slide up, so each one has basically, there's two halves of each verse, starting with this in each one. Then I'm doing this major shape on the 8th fret. Then I slide up to this minor shape on the 10th. And then a major shape on the 6th. That's the first half. The second half of it, hit it again, that big fat C sharp. Then I do the same beginning of that. And you can play it this way, or you can play it as chords. All right. And then the next move is, okay, that minor shape, but this time rooted on the 3rd fret, and then rolling up to that major shape on the 6th, 5th fret, and then the 6th fret. Okay, so the whole thing sounds like this. First half of the verse, second half. So far the same, and now we roll down. Now all the same chords, we're going to stay in this kind of row right here. Kind of cascades into the chorus. Cool. All right. The only curveball would be after the second chorus. So the intro we did, first verse, chorus. Remember, the chorus begins with that.
I'll get you, then I'll get you where you're going, so you never go there alone. I'm a melody to a memory that you can't shake. When it comes on, I'm a part of you. You should listen to on the radio all night long. I'm a song.
All that, right? The only difference is when it comes around after the second full chorus, it comes in, but there's like a beautiful like second gear that he goes into, and then he goes to that fifth gear portion where he's doing that falsetto. And then it goes, rolls back to that minor shape, and then back to this major shape, and it creates those dynamics. And then you're home free. Back to that final big fat chorus. So, gorgeous song. Give it a shot. It's not as tough as it sounds. Playing with it is not as tough as you might think. Even if you haven't played with other songs before, this seems like this would be a huge risk because it's, the words are, very powerful and a little demanding, and you have to be all in. But if you throw yourself into it, song takes care of you. So if you fall down, it'll pick you up again. All right. Hope you had fun. See you on the next one. Definitely try this. Listen to the rest of his catalog. He's amazing.
I'm a melody glued to a memory that you can't shake. When it comes on, I'm a part of you. Should listen to riding in the radio all night long. I'm a song. Whoa, whoa, I'm a song. Whoa.